Hello everyone, and welcome to the 8th episode of the Wonder of Star Wars The Old Republic. Me and Javiik here have finally gotten to Dromund, Kaas, the capital planet of the Empire, and the second planet in the storyline. This is where all Imperial players eventually wind up, no matter what their class is. On the last episode, we actually got to go on a fast flashpoint, the first bit of group content that I got to do on this character, completely as a free-to-play character. Absolutely no issues along the way. There was only one small minor bummer that we encountered, and that is gear that drops that requires artifact equipment authorization. And I never realized until I started playing on this account how absolutely unclear that is. I got these pieces of gear. They have a cool purple border. I haven't seen that yet. All my gear has been either green bordered, orange border. I think we saw a few blue borders along the way. But this one's purple, and it's grayed out at the right level, but it says requires artifact equipment authorization. And it really makes me wonder, if you're a free-to-play player who's never played this game before, maybe never played any other online MMO before, how the heck would you know what that means? What is artifact equipment authorization? Now, as an experienced player, I know that it means you can only wear this if you're a subscriber or if you've paid money to get the unlock. But I don't know if this would be really clear to a free-to-play player. So now I have a couple different options on my free-to-play account here. The first is I could subscribe, and then I could wear these as long as I'm subscribed, no problem. And even if you, usually if you equip it while you're subbed, it'll stay equipable after that as well. You just can't equip any new stuff you get. The second option is that I could get the actual unlock, and rather than subscribing for a unlimited possibly amount of time, I could get this unlock, which would unlock it forever. I have no idea where it is. Hang on here. It's called Artifact Authorization Unlock. Somewhere around here. It's gonna take forever. Okay, just pretend it's in here somewhere, and it's quite expensive actually. You can buy it for just one character, or you can buy it for all your characters on your entire account. And this I've actually purchased on my main account for whenever I go preferred. I don't have to worry too much about my stuff. Here it is. So it's 1,200 cartel coins, and if you want to buy 400 cartel coins, I think it's about $5, so it's actually quite expensive. It's somewhere between $10 and $15, I think. And there's also the, I obviously can't afford this, and I can't see the account-wide one because I don't have enough cartel coins, but that one's about 3,000, I think. So I really wouldn't recommend buying this unless you have a whole bunch of extra cartel coins. I would just recommend subscribing instead if you want to be able to wear this stuff. Now, the third option is to do neither of these things and to just not use this gear, and that really sucks for a free-to-play player because you're like, oh, I got all this cool stuff but I can't equip it. So as someone who decided to play completely free-to-play, that's the option I'm going to choose. I'm not going to be able to equip them, so I can sell them to a vendor and get rid of them completely, or I could technically save them for the day that I actually subscribe, which is what I usually recommend to free-to-play players, because if you're just starting to play the game, you might have not decided that it's time to subscribe yet, but maybe next week you'll be having enough fun that you actually want to pay for the game, so just hold on to it for a while. If it's like 40 levels behind, yeah, get rid of it. If you don't have a place, get rid of it, but until then, why not just hold on to it until you can wear it? So we are on Dromund, Kaas, and we're about to go through customs. My master, isn't this soft-skinned one the toy of Zash, the golden-haired lord?
Quiet, bodyguard. Save your hissing for your own kind. As for you, slave, Darth Scotia is passing. Best get out of his way.
You sent that weakling apprentice to kill me.
It looks like I didn't try hard enough. I won't make the same mistake twice. Give your master a message for me. My eye is on her, and I know.
One
Tell her that. I know what she's trying to do here on Dromund Kaas. You and your master have gotten this far, but it ends here, slave. I alone have the key. Tell her that. You and your master have no future on Dromund Kaas or in the Sith Order. Tell her that. Now, get out of my way.
He sounds very angry. I think I'll just let him go.
As you say.
You know your place.
Kembal did not like that. Kembal wanted to eat him. Kembal needed a new planet snack. Where is Kembal? Was he even in that conversation? There's two Kembals. When the game was first being discussed about before it had been released, this was like a huge worry that players had, that we would all have the same companion. And I remember thinking it would be like a huge horrible thing, and I was so like upset that we'd be running around with the same companion twice. It ended up not really being an issue, but they actually released companion customization, so you could technically have like a purple Kembal, a red Kembal. You can pick them up in various places along the way. So Javiik still has to be a little careful in terms of roleplay and his power when he comes up against other Sith. He's getting pretty awesome. He's got a lightsaber now. We know he's quite strong in the Force, and he's got all these crazy abilities. I'm level 16, so I probably got 10 more abilities from doing that flashpoint. But he still definitely would not be able to stand a chance against a true Sith Lord. I'm also kind of wondering what Javiik thinks of being on the capital planet again, and what he thinks Lord Zash might be doing here. As far as I know, we really don't know quite what she's up to, other than she's very bookish and very smart and very, well, ruthless. Oh, mail. Let's see what we got here. Someone said thanks, but I can't look why. So this is Dromund Kaas. And Dromund... Kembal said Dromund Kaas, land of glorious shadow. And Dromund Kaas is a planet famous for its almost everlasting storms. And you can wander actually around the whole bottom foresty, swampy area, and you could also go to the actual absolutely stunning city that houses the home of the Sith. And there's a quest right out the bucket right here.
I'm Commander Rylan, my lord. I apologize for my abruptness, but I'm afraid I must request assistance with an emergency. Something is stirring up the jungle beasts, which makes the route between here and Kaas City hazardous. Several individuals traveling on foot have disappeared. I've even had reports of jungle beasts attacking speeders.
So Javik's supposed to be going straight to Lord Scotia. In fact, that's why we went on the faster Imperial transport and unfortunately got waylaid by the Flashpoint's little issues along the way. So let's say Javiik says, go away. But we should probably just do this quest.
Life is rough, but at least it's interesting.
One of the speeders that was attacked belonged to an admiral. She escaped serious injury, but the situation demands immediate action. I dispatched 2 commando teams into the jungle to clear out the beasts, but they never returned. An emergency holo message came through from one of the team leaders. I'll play it for you.
Repeat. Landing beacons are emitting some kind of energy. Power surges are driving the beasts mad. Can't get close enough to reroute power. Lost my team. Beasts closing in. Need reinforced. Ah!
Sensors confirm unusual energy readings in the jungle. The spaceport's landing beacons appear to be the cause.
How could landing beacons affect the creatures?
If a beacon's energy signature has been altered, the sonic frequency could be extremely disruptive to a creature's nervous system. I hesitate to ask, my lord, but if you reroute power on those landing beacons, the Empire will be most grateful. I'll track your progress from here. Return when you're done. Good luck. The jungle predators are fierce.
Now that's something Javiik can line up his ideals with a little more. Oh, we're a little close. I wanna hold you close now. Javiik, what his main goal is to eventually get off on his own, see if maybe he can go find his family that was split up. And although he has a lot more freedom now, he was able to choose how he went to Dromund Kaas. He was able to take time on the fleet. He doesn't have he's not being escorted as a slave anymore. But he still does have a little bit of a bounty on his head. If he decided to just totally run off, Lord Zash would be extremely displeased, and we've kind of learned so far that she is not someone you want to make angry. On top of that, even if Javiik could actually get away, he doesn't have very much money. I thought we would have more credits by now after that flashpoint, but we have a whole 3,000 credits. And to give some perspective, we need 20,000 just to open our inventory a bit more. I don't know how much it would cost to travel around the galaxy, keep myself fed, keep myself safe with armor and all that, without the help of the Sith. With the help of the Sith, we could do a lot though. And with things like an admiral's backing after we helped save them from jungle beasts, we could probably actually get pretty far. I don't know at what point in the story it'll be safe to go about on our own, but it's definitely not yet. So I see a beast. Are we going up the right path? Oh, there's another quest. Ha! Beasts! Bad beasts! Oh, Kembal will eat them to death. It's okay. Oh, these are the heroics. This is something that they added that wasn't in the original part of the game. Originally, the heroics, the 2+ man content that you can usually solo if you try really hard and you have a good enough character, you can now just pick them up all quickly from this box and do them all in one go. You can even actually have a quick travel to them. And you can actually pick up every heroic in the entire game from the fleet. It's pretty awesome if you just want to do quests but don't have anything specific in mind. But if you pick them up this way, you do not get the story quest that's related to them. So these are all the heroics that are on this planet. There's actually 5 heroics on Dromund Kaas. There's so many more than on Korriban. I think there was only 2 there. But I would much rather find the true quest givers along the way. And I think I saw one other quest marker on here. Oh, yeah, we did miss somebody along the way.
My lord, Lieutenant Malohi, may I beg a moment of your time?
Of course, Lieutenant. I always have time for our fighting forces.
Your graciousness does me a great honor. At this moment, Lord Kaas is meeting with the Minister of War to make recommendations for our next moves against the Republic. I've prepared his reports, but he also desires a personal interview with someone involved in the recent fighting.
So you haven't been involved in the recent fighting?
I've been assigned to Dromund Kaas for the past 6 months, and the galaxy is changing quickly. Please, make sure these documents get to Lord Kaas in the Citadel in a timely fashion. It is only with the insight and wisdom of the Sith that we can hope to win this war and conquer the hated Republic forever.
Not only does Javiik want to gain favor with as many people as possible, because the more people he can rub shoulders with, the more chances he'll have to go off on his own with more ease. He also, I feel like he really needs to learn about the Empire. Until he was taken up as a slave, he grew up on Alderaan, and although the Republic and the Empire were both there, Alderaan itself was fairly independent, you could say. Each of the houses, the noble houses, had their sides, but it really wasn't run by the Republic like Coruscant or Tython is. Well, Tython by the Jedi, but you know. So Javiik needs to learn more about the Empire if he's going to survive. So, beasts, you feeling any better? Oh, it tells me to kill beasts for the quest? I'm 100% on board with this. I still think it's pretty funny that you can get a lightsaber as a sorcerer, but I will literally, if I'm doing it correctly in my rotation, I will literally never use it. I will only use my lightning powers. Oh, Oh, these ones are babies! Oh, they're not babies, they're just little. Oh, here's one of those heroics we saw on the box. We can pick it up now. Don't mind the cat, just jumping down from the mountain, the black jaguar.
A guard post in the jungle. Keeping something out or in?
Out, my lord. When the speeders were pulled off the line, people started braving the deeper jungle, trying to make it to Caas City on foot. Had a few deaths, some of them VIPs. Captain Tolto sent us to keep people out and poke around a bit, see what's out there.
I'm dying of suspense. Really.
So
We managed to
snarky.
take some data readings, even some hollows. Big nasty critters out there, nothing to mess with. Our runner, unfortunately, is down a leg from the experience. If you're headed back towards the spaceport, could you give the observation disc to Captain Tolto?
I suppose I have the time.
Appreciate it. The sooner he knows what's going on, the sooner we can warn people.
I'm already on the way, why not, huh? I think in terms of the story, the shuttles are broken, like they're not working right now, but I don't know if that's the actual case. Like, I didn't even check the speeder to see if I could actually use it. One of the cool updates they also did was they made it so that all speeder points are automatically unlocked, so you don't necessarily have to run to somewhere to speeder there.
Ready for
So as you can
departure.
see, I can go to literally anywhere here on the map. When the game first came out, you had to actually have walked there, and they've made a
Enjoy
lot
your
of
stay.
really nice quality of life changes to make things easier to get around. Obviously, as a new player, I have no reason to go over here, and I'm probably just kind of mess up my storyline order. But as an experienced player, for example,
Enjoy your
if
stay.
I have done Dromund Kaas a million times and I'm just going on my 5th character and I wanted to get to a certain area so I could roleplay with my friend, I no longer have to run there on foot. It's just a nice thing to have. So it is kind of funny in the story though, because the story says that, oh, I was supposed to talk to someone right there, I'm a goof. In the story, these speeders are down because of all the craziness going on in Dromund Kaas. But in reality, they're just fine. So, wasn't there something actually right here? Zoom in. There's something somewhere. Oh, here we go.
I have a report for you, Captain. It seems there are monsters in the jungle.
Monsters.
Thank you, my lord. You do us all a great honor by taking notice of our problems. This is what I needed. I'll start moving to warn everyone off that path until we can get some full cleanup squads.
I like that. I'm the monster! I'm the monster in the forest. Sweet, I got a bunch of XP. Got some dark side points. Oh, right. If you're wondering why I got dark side points here, there is the alignment toggle. Where is it so you guys can see it? Make it really big. This is a new feature called Light versus Dark. Now, whenever you complete pretty much any type of quest, it even affects things like crafting. Whichever one of these you toggle, you will get light side and dark side points for it. So if you decide to support the light side, you will start gaining light side points from your quests, even ones that you didn't necessarily have any light side or dark side choices. And so I'm gonna go back to dark side. You can switch it as much as you want. In endgame, at level 70, if you're subscribed, you can actually earn rewards based on this and kind of fight for the light or the darkness. But as a low-level character and a free-to-play player, with that, I don't really get anything from it. I don't honestly know why they haven't even activated for low-level characters. I don't even know, honestly, if I'm actually contributing to the light versus dark fight with the toggle on, but under 70. I don't think I'm going the way I'm supposed to be going. I'm just kind of doing some parkour. I so wish I could have a second screen with just the map. It doesn't really work that way though. Get him, Kimball! Go! Did you know that? You can just make your companion go attack if you don't want to have anything to do with it. They have their whole companion bar down here. Kemba, going in for the kill. Get him!
Afragiban.
Oh, this guy's got little adorable wiggly ears. I saw an interesting question today. I haven't played very much of the World of Warcraft MMO, so please forgive me if I'm messing up the terms, but they were asking, is there heirloom gear in Star Wars The Old Republic? And from what I understand, that gear is special gear that grows with you as you level, so you don't have to keep replacing your gear every time you level up. And the answer to that is no. And that kind of sounds like a really crappy thing, because that sounds like really something you would enjoy having in the game if this is like your 6th character. But while you're leveling, I'm a free-to-play player once again, and I haven't really... Oh no! Kitties! I haven't really encountered any problems with anything being too hard. In fact, while I'm leveling, it's almost too easy. And if you're wondering about like, this game, why would I want to play a game that's so easy? I can assure you, at level 70, there is stuff so incredibly hard that I can only imagine a very small fraction of the player base has even done the 2nd level, much less the 3rd level, and that's the veteran and master mode story chapters. So if you want hard stuff, don't worry, it's coming. Just level up to 70 fast and you can start unlocking the really good stuff. And the leveling so far has been pretty good. I kind of cheated a little bit. You guys saw in the beginning when I was playing, I accidentally was playing during double XP or something, bonus XP event, and I accidentally got levels a little faster than I should. But otherwise, I've been right on pace. Like, take a look at this quest. This quest is... Oh, my class is level 16. And these bonus quests are all level 16, and guess what level I am? 16! So I'd be a tiny bit behind. Maybe if I'd hit that heroic I missed on Korriban, it'd be fine.
Welcome back, my lord. Sensors indicate you rerouted power to all the landing beacons. Analysis indicates they were deliberately sabotaged to drive the jungle beasts insane. I am transmitting a full report to Kaas City. Please accept this and my deepest gratitude, my lord. I bid you good day.
Oh, who would drive the jungle beast insane? Ayo, level 17! Yeah! Oh my gosh, my gear's probably so outdated by now. I still don't even have half the gear slots yet. All my stuff's like... I don't even know what level it is. Let's see if I take it off. You can see my manly furry back. I'm not sure. But it's not probably keeping up with whatever my level is. I keep seeing those quests back there and I want to pick them up. I wish they didn't show the heroic box to new players. So I'd much rather pick them up with the story. Hey you guys, you're supposed to clear out. You heard the man. It's not safe here. Oh, cool. So pretty. I always come here to shoot videos just because it looks so cool. And there's so many secrets on Dromund Kaas, I guess you could call them. I find them through the achievements track. When I spent quite a long time on achievements when I was preferred, when I wasn't subscribing, and I kind of finished everything that was available at the time. And there's so many little things to be found, so many codex entries, so many datacrons, so many quests to finish, and there's lots of other things like hidden creatures that can only be, there's only like one of that you need to kill for a hidden achievement. Ooh, this guy's strong. What else is new in Star Wars news? Oh, they're doing, every once in a while they do adjustments to the classes and how much damage they do, how much healing they do. Their goal is always to make them more balanced so that everyone can choose a character based on the way they like to play, not necessarily trying to pick the one that does the most damage. And it's been interesting to watch, like some of the changes. I'm the worst person to give you an analysis on them. I don't know if they're good or bad, or really whether people like them or not, but it's interesting that they're making them. So hopefully they wind out good. I trust them quite a bit. I trust them not to completely mess it up. It may not be perfect, and maybe not everyone will love it, but your class will never be, like, horrible. Welcome to Dromund Kaas, my lord. You need anything shot, stabbed, or otherwise crushed in a blaze of glory? You let me know. I wonder if you'd be interested in a challenge, maybe a friendly wager? Mandalorian named Craig hunts the big game out in the jungles on the way to Dromund Kaas City, but he's gotten tired of sport hunting.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Mandalorians are what you call a loose association of clans. Aliens, humans, bounty hunters, mercenaries. But we all got one thing in common. We fight to be strong. We fight for honor and glory. The bigger, smarter, faster the enemy, the better. That's why we're working with the Empire for a crack at the Jedi. That's why Craig went deeper into the jungle. Why he's issued the challenge. Defeat him, win.
And what exactly is in it for me?
I said there was a wager. Everyone who tries puts a little money in the pot. Anyone defeats Craig, they win it all. I'll warn you though, once saw Craig rip the arms off of Gundark barehanded, because he got bored killing them with blasters. Best know what you're getting into. Javiik would be very against this quest. Javiik does not like killing for fun. He's getting very good at it. But I don't think he'd ever do it for credits. He's not a bounty hunter. But I like doing quests. I'm just going to accept it.
I suppose I have the time.
I have the time to kill him. One more thing. Craig's not alone out there. He's got more than a few flowers. Strength attracts strength. You beat Craig and I'll send the credits your way. Might just cover your med bills. Good luck. So for Javiik's story, we're gonna say we didn't take this one. Oh, it's not too far out there. I'm wondering what you guys do when you're, I know not all of you play your characters very strongly in a roleplay sense, but when you do come to a quest that you think your character might not agree with, or a conversation that you think your character would not want to have any part in at all, do you just go through it to finish the quest, or do you drop it? Like, I know I've had a lot of troubles about this on my main character. I actually haven't finished the main Outcast storyline at all because of this. Oh, this is heroic. Cabal, I need you. Get over here. Eat these men! Look, there's already one dead. See, not too big of a deal. I'm not over leveled at all. Oh, I'm 1 level over the recommended level, and I'm not dying for this heroic too. That's really interesting though. Javiik on Alderaan probably wouldn't have a lot of contact with Mandalorians. Maybe he's heard about them before, but he's never probably never met one before. They don't really tend to hang out on peaceful planets. But if I was playing, say, a bounty hunter, I would definitely have to know, like, all about the Mandalorians, and even the Jedi would have a good knowledge of them, because they do have to study them. They're one of the Jedi's biggest foes. What else is going on in Star Wars news right now? Oh, there is the Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event. That started when I did my Flashpoint last week. And it's kind of crazy. I spent about 30 million credits. I wasn't doing it the smartest or most efficient way, but I didn't win the top prize. I figured after that many credits it'd be almost guaranteed, but random chance is random chance. What's cool though is you can get free tokens, and I even got one of the very expensive tokens. The Kingpin tokens cost 75,000 credits just to buy one. There's a chance you could just lose it and win nothing. But you can get them for free from Flashpoints and I believe Operations. Like, I got almost 10 of the little ones and one of the big ones for free, so that's pretty cool. Not sure I'm gonna get to Nar Shaddaa on time to use them though. I really love this Mandalorian armor. You can get it from cartel packs, or at least something very similar, but it's super expensive. Let's draw out Craig. Kimball! Oh, Kimball he should probably be DPS, I keep forgetting. Do I have a stun? I thought I remembered seeing one. There's a little yellow zappy thingy. Probably like threw it off my bar or something. No, I have no idea where it is. Oh, here it is. Electrocute. Oh, I'm not close enough, that's why. Come on, Craig. Die! Your name like that? Can't stand your base. Oh, we have heroic moment, finally. It gives us, oh, nothing quite interesting right now. If you have multiple characters, it gives you all kinds of cool stuff. So right now I think it just gives you some health regeneration and some fun music. It's really meant to be used when you're having a really tough time. It used to have a really long cooldown. Now it's only about 10 minutes, so if you want to use it every couple of fights, have at her. On my main character, since I have so many characters unlocked, I can do like Force Lightning, and I can throw Jedi rocks, I can do something with the agent, just all kinds of stuff you can attack with all in one go from the other classes. It's a really neat legacy ability. If you've done the smuggler, you get the dirty kick. We done here yet? We need one more Mandalorian. Who's the unlucky Mandalorian? Anybody in this tent? Nope. Yeah, just get you guys over here. I have been trying to work on reputation on my main character lately. Just been trying to get all my reputations done. I eventually want to make a video about all the different cool rewards you can get from reputation, but it takes a really long time for some of them. Lately I've been trying to finish up CZ-198. Almost done with that one. And I'm also trying to do the GSI dailies. Those ones take quite a long time. You can't just spam them quite as easily as the other dailies. I haven't even started the IOCAT dailies at all. And if you don't know what reputation is, it's quite a cool system. It's meant more for something to do more for solo players at end game. If you're done questing and you're just looking for other things to do, basically. And you can go around and do repeatable quests. They're kind of like dailies or these heroics we're doing, and some of them are really neat. Basically, you do them over the course of a couple weeks or months, and eventually you gain reputation with these factions, and there's some cool rewards. They're a little bit grindy, because you just have to do the same quests over and over, but I try not to grind them out. I just kind of do them whenever I feel like, which is why a lot of mine aren't actually finished. Oh, do we even need to go this way? I don't know where you pick up the quests, so I want to make sure I do the run-in so I see them. It's like, I think I could just straight taxi there. Nope, sorry Javiik, you're poor. You have 5,000 credits now, but you still gotta walk. It's like taking the bus. Don't get the car, sorry. Ooh, new area. What a coincidence. The wilds. When the Sith discovered Dromund Kaas, it was an untamed jungle world, uninhabited by any sentient species. Over centuries, gleaming and orderly Imperial cities have spread to cover most of the planet, but stretches of harsh, untamed wilderness remain. Populated by violent predators such as the Gundark and Jurgurin, the wilds separate Kaas City from its spaceport and are best navigated at a safe distance by speeder rather than on foot. Oh gosh, Javiik, why are you poor? There's rebel slaves here. We don't want to fight them. We don't want to talk to slaves. We want to get stuck on plants instead. Javiik definitely doesn't want to fight slaves. Oh, there's like bands of slaves here. Oh, someone did ask me in the comments. By the way, you guys are always free to kill me! I'm sorry, slaves. You didn't do anything to deserve this except attack me. You guys are always free to say hi in the comments or ask random questions in the comments. I really like answering questions about the game. Kenval says, these towers do not compare to the monuments of old. Kenval's like a bajillion years old. And yeah, I really like answering questions about the game. So whether it's like a question because you haven't even started playing yet, or if you've been playing for a while and you're stuck on something or just wondering about something, I'm more than happy to answer.
Finally, someone who can keep their head in a crisis. Rebel slaves hit my team in the jungle. They stole weapons, supplies. As if that wasn't bad enough, the idiots ransacked our spires for parts. Without those components, we've got a lightning spire building up dangerous energy levels. It'll crater half of Cathar City if it blows.
Someone should probably deal with that.
How long until the spire explodes?
I can't say for sure. We should have at least enough time to avert the disaster. Most of my men ran off. Some tried to reclaim the spire parts, but the rebels cut them down. I came back here for reinforcements. We need to recover the components the rebels stole and get that lightning spire back online before it goes critical.
Ah, we gotta fight the slaves.
Sounds like suicide to me.
I'd be long gone if I thought we didn't have a chance. At least give it a shot. The rebels are camped along the river. Blast them down, pry the stolen components from their hands, and then reinstall them at the spire. If the river runs red with rebel blood, I'll throw in something extra.
Ugh, that's horrid. Okay, what did we just get? We got a box. Stuff in it. Can I wear it? Yes, I can wear the stuff in the box. Sweet. And it's a major upgrade. Both pieces, and we can sell this for more credits. Sad part is we had to go kill some slaves. Great, I think. Which we were just trying to avoid 5 seconds ago. Darn it! We're so close, so far. I doubt we're gonna come back here later, so we should probably go get those slaves. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky slave, sorry, but if you don't die, then Dromund Kaas will die. And I can't meet with Lord Sash if the entire planet turns into a ball of lightning. This better not be like that Jedi lightsaber quest, though. I'm adding that to my official most annoying quest list 2017. And if you're adding this, or if you're watching this in 2018, it's probably still on the most annoying quest list. And if you're watching 2019, you know what? It probably is fixed by now. Yeah, it looks like the pieces are coming quickly. No issue. That's one thing I really like about this game. If you happen to engage, I think the rules are something like if you engage a really strong enemy, or if you happen to engage 2 groups at once, like if you're being lazy and just kind of grabbing a whole bunch of groups together, then you often will trigger a kind of heroic music. I just really like that, it's fun. Let's see. Oh, we need 2 more thingies. We need to visit a trainer, but I'm not going to see one probably till I hit level 18. Slowly making our way to the actual city. Just have to stop and help every Tom, Dick, and Harry along the way. In real life, it's about to be the 4th of July soon, which is very interesting for me because I am Canadian, but I'm living in the United States. So we're going to be having a big party, of course, or whatever Americans do, I'm not entirely sure. Fireworks? There's been fireworks for the past, like, month now. You keep hearing them outside. Oh, someone's asking me, how do you turn off your UI so you can take a pretty screenshot? And that is the Alt key and the Z key at the same time. Alt Z. There is another one that's Control U, but you don't want to use that one because that one actually resets the UI. Ah, we need to kill more slaves. That one resets the UI and it takes a while for it to reload, so you just want to use Alt Z. Am I killing the wrong type of people again? Yeah, I just keep getting duplicates. Darn it! See, quest logs sometimes give some hints. No, apparently I keep getting the same one over and over. Let's go see that that other camp of slaves. See if it gives me any better luck. How do we get there though? Here, I'll just kill this guy along the way, nonchalantly. Is the right one? Ooh, there's one, yeah. Oh, that's sad. I just got an achievement for killing slaves. Javiik, you are a bad person. Is there oh, there is a little secret area right here. No wonder I missed it coming up the way here. Haha! Haha! Come on, jump! Yeah! Oh, slaves! I'd say Dromund Kaas is probably one of the... Ah, yes, that's it. Probably one of the more open planets available in the game. A lot of them, some of them definitely feel more like corridors that you're running down. Some of the later planets get kind of bad, like Corellia. But this one is has a lot of elevation changes, lots of places you can wander around, lots of little semi-secret areas. And although all the classes come here, their stories are going to be very different. Like all these quests that I just did are going to be roughly the same for every class, but then your main story, for example, and coming here for Lord Zash and whatever shenanigans she's getting up to, that's going to be totally different for the different classes. Ooh, ooh, big. One of the giant lightning spires. That is definitely tall enough to attract the lightning. It's not wake up a Gundark. Oh, here it is. That's one. Whoa. Cool. I think it's working. Hey! Oh, it's so small you guys probably can't see it in the video, but there's another little macro binocular droid hiding up there, like the one we saw above the temple for the achievement. Hey, there's a little probe droid here. I wonder why. I think it needs to die, just in case. Seems to be a good sentiment. Oh, right now. Oh, should still be going on. What did I just get an achievement for? Oh, for Kimball killing things. The bounty event week is on. I was really hoping to get to do that, but I don't think... I would have to go back to the fleet with Javiik and then back to Dromund Kaas again to participate. But it's really quite cool. It's, hey, is this anything? Nope, this is just a hole in the ground. The event's really quite... Don't tell me I'm stuck! Once again, the event is quite cool. You can actually act as a true bounty hunter, and you can do it on any class. You can do it on Jedi or whatever if you want. I think I may have accidentally missed the turn off here. Yes, I did. Darn it. Whoa. You get a bounty contract, basically, and then you can go fulfill it. And it's a lot like the reputation stuff I was talking about earlier. You do so many jobs, and then you gain the ability to get some unique rewards. It also has its own kind of event currency. You get completed contracts, which you can use to get some cool rewards. I think I'm saving up to buy a pet. There's also lots of armor, lots of mounts, all the usual kind of reward stuff. But very bounty hunter themed. The dog in the background is sad because apparently they don't allow dogs to participate in the bounty hunt. That's some serious discrimination. I'm still kind of shocked that no one seems to really blink an eye that an apprentice is just wandering around with a Dashad, because we know how quite scary they are, and that Sith Lords used to like convince them to go with them and have them eat other Force users.
You can relax. I replaced the Spire components.
I was just about to call in evacuation orders for the city. Well done. The rebel slaves will think twice before tampering with Imperial property again.
Yeah, because otherwise other slaves will get sent after them to kill them! Apparently Kembal liked the killing of slaves. Apparently this was on his good list. Whoa. Very cool. Oh, not cool. Anyways, excuse me, beasts. I have a date with the city of Dromund Kaas. Or rather, Kaas City, the capital city of Dromund Kaas. I don't think this is the way I was supposed to go. Whatever, my cat, I can climb. And here's where the speeder would normally bring you. It's just such a nice designed area. I think we're very close to where we need to get to for our class story. No! Even better! We're gonna start the planetary quest. Kaas City. The capital city of the Imperial homeworld of Dromund Kaas is one part massive skyscrapers and one part impenetrable fortress. It is host to the Citadel, where the Sith of the Dark Council, and those who aspire to the Dark Council, lord over their followers, and the headquarters of the Imperial military and Imperial intelligence. Kaas City was founded by the first Sith to arrive on Dromund Kaas, who saw the gorges and ravines of the jungle world as the perfect place to build their eternal sanctuary. Over the following centuries, its population grew into the millions proud Imperials, working toward the glory of the Sith and slaves submitting to Imperial will. Kaas City is also where the Emperor is believed to make his home, keeping a watchful eye on his empire. So not only is Dromund Kaas the capital of the Empire, it's also supposedly where the Empire, the leader of the Empire, the Emperor, actually lives.
A second of your time, please. Minder 20, Imperial Intelligence.
What exactly is Imperial Intelligence?
The information gathering and internal security arm of the Empire. We report to the Minister of Intelligence, who reports directly to the Dark Council. You're a new face on Dromund Kaas. That presents a unique opportunity and a small window in which to use it. I need you to meet a man. Go where he says and do what he asks. There's little danger, but you must not question him.
Right. Just do what I say, you know, it's not sketchy at all.
I'll play your game, but if this is some sort of setup, I'll hunt you down.
And
Of
eat
course, my
you.
lord. The man is named Manda, and he is in a local cantina. Tell him the Lord of Sorrow sent you. Good luck. We will not speak again.
Interesting. So we're gonna do a little job for Imperial Intelligence. That's how you make friends in high places. So we've made friends with Imperial Intelligence, we've helped some admirals and some lieutenants. We're getting good with the Sith Lords, well, at least Lord Zash, if not the other ones. We killed a bunch of Mandalorians, so they probably don't like us as much, or maybe they respect us more. I'm not sure.
7 brutal, bloody murders. 7! And the killer is allowed to walk free? Decent, law-abiding citizens, loyal servants of the Emperor are being slaughtered. And what do our security forces do? Nothing. I've seen the killer myself, but the authorities say I don't have enough proof. I demand justice.
That's big talk for a worm like you.
I must be heard. I'm the only one who knows the truth. Several days ago, I spotted a bounty hunter following people seemingly at random, but pointing a strange device at them. The descriptions of the murder victims exactly match the people the hunter was following. He's behind these brutal killings, I know it.
You may be mistaken.
No, I know what I saw. I made no mistakes, I'm sure of it. I followed the killer this morning. Saw him skulking into the Mandalorian enclave. Someone called him by name, Renegan. This bounty hunter must learn the Empire doesn't tolerate gutter scum like him killing its citizens. He needs to be punished.
I'm kind of surprised it didn't say he was a Mandalorian, but he was walking into the Enclave. Mandalorians don't tend to just kill innocent subjects for no good reason. They look for a really good fight. Oh, this area is cool. This wasn't here when the game first came out. This is a tribute to Galactic Space Fighter, the space PvP missions that you can do with other players against other players. They're very difficult for me, so I pretty much don't do them at all. This is just an area to help get you started. You can open up the hangar here. There's also, you can just open it from the menu at any time. You can literally start at level 1. But here's if you haven't encountered it at all yet. Quest box. Oh, PvP mission terminal. Nope, we don't need that. And here's a block. Oh, this is about strongholds. See, I don't know where we're actually supposed to be going. Oh, there's like a ton of vendors and stuff in this area. Oh my gosh, we have a whole area to explore, and then we can head down to Zash and see what she's up to, and then we can go finish all those quests. I think this is a good spot to stop. Thank you so much for joining me, and I think we're going to be talking a little bit about Javiik's Master again in the next episode of WONDERTALK if you want to join me on that video tomorrow. See you guys later. Bye!